Hello everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your maths teacher Kanchan Agrawal. Students, stay home, stay safe and keep on learning, keep on studying. So here I am. Now we are starting the video. So in this video we will continue the exercise 4D word problems, remaining word problems. Okay, in the previous video we have completed till question number 4A. In this video we will start from question number 5. In question number, okay, so I'm showing you the exercise. This is your exercise question number 5A. Question number 5A is the price of a book is 364. What is the price of 245 such books? That you can do by your own. I will give you hint. In this video we will do the remaining sums. Okay, and I will send you the notes in the group. Now we are going to start. Students, now let's start exercise 4D, question number 5B. So before that, as I have shown you exercise 4D, so we will see the question number 5A. You can see from your book, question number 5A. I'm showing you the book. Just see, students, question number 5A. The price of a book is rupees 364. What is the price of 245 such books? Students, again I am reading the question 5A. It is very easy, so I have not solved, but I am explaining you. The price of a book is rupees 364. It means price of one book is given. We have to find out the price of 245 such books. Means if the 245 books are same like this book, so and each book price is 364, so what will be the price of 245? I have explained you earlier, if the price of one thing is given and we have to find out for many things, so what we are doing, which operation we are using? So we are using multiplication operation. It means for finding the price of 245 books, we will multiply 364 with 245. Then you will get the answer. It is very easy. Statement also you can note down from the book only. From here, price of one book is equal to 364. So price of 245 books is equal to 364 into 245. Multiply them and then you will get the answer. Now you can see question number 5B, which we are going to do. The price of a toy is rupees 86. How many of these can a shopkeeper buy with rupees 3000? So now we are going to start. The price of a toy is rupees 86. It means in rupees 86 we can purchase a toy. So how many of these can a shopkeeper buy with rupees 3000? It means if in rupees 86 we can purchase one toy, so how many toys we can purchase in rupees 3000? Understanding the question? Given is there in rupees 86 is since 86 is the cost of one toy, so how many toys the shopkeeper can buy in rupees 3000? So what we will do? We will divide the 3000 rupees from 86 for getting number of toys. So student, you can see here I have divided 3000 by 86. So you can see I have made the table 2s, 3s, 4s and 5s. So when I have find out 3s, it comes 258. When I have find out 4s, I got 344. So 344 is more than this. Dividend 300 because it is 86. and 2 digit of 3000 is 30, that will be less, so I have taken 3 digit. 3 digit is 300, so I have find out 3s are 4s are, so 4s is more than, and 258 is less than this 300, so I have subtracted 258 from 300. So 42 as remainder I got. Then I have turned this 0 down, so this 42 becomes 420. It means I got the second dividend. Now I will divide this 420 from 86. So you can see here I have find out 86 5s are, so that comes 830, which is more than 420. So I will take 4s are. 4s are is 344, so that I will subtract from 420, so we will get 76 as remainder. It means in 3000 rupees the shopkeeper can purchase 34 toys and 76 rupees will be left with him. Are you getting? In this question it was given 86 rupees it is the cost price of a toy. So if he is having 3000 rupees, so how many toys he can purchase, he can buy? So for getting number of toys, we will divide 3000 by 86. So student, I have shown you how to divide and we will get the answer. Clear? Now student, see question number 6a. Find the product of the greatest and the smallest 3-digit numbers made with the digit 5, 2 and 9. Again I am reading the question. Find the product of the greatest and the smallest 3-digit numbers made with the digits 5, 2 and 9. It means, first of all I am going to explain the question. So we have to find out the product. Whose product? The greatest and the smallest 3-digit numbers made with the digit 5, 2 and 9. So student, it means we have to find out the smallest and the greatest number, 3-digit number, which is made by the given digit. So in the solution you can see greatest 3-digit number is equal to, so for making greatest 3-digit number we will starting from the greatest digit over here from the given digit. So in these 3 digit, greatest digit is 9. So for making greatest 3-digit number we will start by 9. Then second number is 5. So after that I have written 5 and smallest number is 2. So I have made the greatest 3-digit number given by the digit. Then like this we will make the smallest 3-digit number from the given digit. So for making the smallest one we will start moving from the smallest to biggest number. So 2, 5, 9. 2, it means 259 will be the smallest 3-digit number from the given digit. After finding the greatest and the smallest 3-digit number, we have to find out the product. So after getting 952 and 259, we will find out the product of both of them. So you can see I have arranged both the number 952 multiplied with 259. So you know that how we will start. We will start multiplication from the ones digit. It means first of all we will multiply 952 with 9. So 9 2s are 18, carry 1, 9 5s are 45, 45 plus 1 46, write 6 here, take 4 as carry. Now 9 is multiplied with 9, 9 9s are 81, 81 plus 4 carry 85. So it means the product of 952 and 9 is 8568. Now we will multiply with 5. So 5 is in tens place. So we will start writing the answer from the tens place and we will put cross in the ones place. Now we'll multiply 5 2s are 10. So we'll put 0 here and carry 1. C. Then 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 1 26. Carry 2. Then 5 9s are 45. 45 plus 2 47. It is written. So we got the product of 952 with 5. You can see 4760. Now next, now we have to multiply 952 with 2, and 2 is in 100 place. So we will write the answer of this from 100 place. So I have put cross in ones and tens place. Now we will start multiplying from 2. So 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 0 carry 1 above. Then 2 9s are 18 plus carry 19. It is written 19. After multiplying with all the three numbers, from all the three numbers we will add their products. So here crosses, it means its value is 0. So 8 as it is. 6 plus 0 plus 0, 6 will come. Now we'll add these. 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 5 carry 1. 8 plus 1 9, 9 plus 7 16, carry 1. 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 9 14, 4 carry 1. I will write carry over here. And always student, be remember, when we are putting carry, we have to put circle over there. Okay, so here then I have added, so it is, I have got the answer 2,46,568 is your answer. Clear? I hope you understood. Now students, see the question number 9. Find the largest 7-digit number that is divisible by 3,331. So for this, first of all, we will find out the largest 7-digit number, that is 7 times 9. So you can see I have written here 7 times 9 as greatest, largest 7-digit number. So it is that 99,99,999. So we have to write the largest 7-digit number which is divisible by 3,331. So first of all, I have written the largest 7-digit number which we know that. So we will check this, is this number is divisible by 3,331 or not. If we are getting the remainder, it means that will not be the, that number is not divisible by this. So we have to find out which number will be divisible by 3,331, and that should be 7-digit number. So student, here we are going to divide 99,99,999 by 3,331. So student, you can see I have divided here. So divisor is 3,331 and our dividend is 99,99,999. Divisor is 4-digit number. So we will take first dividend of 4 digits. So I have taken first 4 digit from the left side and we will find out the table. So we know that 3 and it is 9. It means we can find out 3s are, because 3 3s are 9. So when we will multiply this number with 3, so we will get 9,993. So that we will subtract from 9,999. So we will get 6 as a remainder. Then we will take 1 9. Then it will become 69. 2-digit number that will not be divisible by this 4-digit number. So we will put 1 0 as quotient and take another 9 over here. When we are taking one more 9, so it will become 699. It means it will be a 3-digit number. Then again this number can't be divisible by 3,331 because it is 3-digit number and this is 4-digit number. So again we will put one more 0 in the quotient and we will take one more 9. Then it will become 6,999. Now it is 4-digit number, so we can divide. So how many times we will check the first digit of this? It is 6 and it is 3. It means 2s are we can take. So I have written 2 here and I have find out 3331 2s are. So that I have got 6662. That we will subtract from 6999. So we will get 37. Sorry. It means this is not the required 7-digit number which is divisible by 3331. Why it is so? Because we have got 337 as remainder. So it means that this number is this much more to be the 7-digit number. So what we will do? We will subtract the remainder from 7-digit number for getting the exact number. So you can see quotient is 3002, remainder is 337. For getting the required number, we will subtract 337 from 99,99,999. So we will get 99,99,662. This is the required largest 7-digit number which is exactly divisible by 3331. Clear, students? This is the procedure to do this question. I hope you understood. Now student, we will see 10th question of exercise 4D. What is that? The question is find the smallest 6-digit number that is divisible by 436. Here we have to take the smallest 6-digit number which is divisible by 436. So exact number we don't know which will be divisible by 436. So first of all, what we will do? We will find out the smallest 6-digit number. So what is that? That will be 1 lakh. Okay. So we will try to divide this 1 lakh by 436. So when we will divide this, so we will see the first 3 digit of 1 lakh and here divisor is 436. So first dividend is 100, that will be less than that. So we will take 4-digit number and we will prepare 436 2s are. So that will come 872. So we will subtract this. So we will get 128 as remainder. We will take one more 0. So second dividend is 1280. We will find out the table of 436. So we will get 3s will be more. So again we will divide. Again we will subtract 872. It means we will take 2s. So we will subtract this 872 from 1280. So we will get 408 as remainder. So we will take the last 0 and this will become our new dividend 4080. Then we will find out 9s. We will make the table and find out the nearest value of 4080. So we will get 3924. So we will subtract this from 4080. So we will get 156 as remainder. Now for finding the exact smallest 6-digit number which is divisible by 436. So this is the procedure to find required number is equal to 1 lakh plus we will subtract the remainder from the divisor. So we will get 280. That we will add with 1 lakh. So this will be the required 6-digit number which is divisible by 436. Clear, students? Once again I am telling you, in this question we have to find out the smallest 6-digit number which is divisible by 436. So first of all we will find out the smallest 6-digit number, that is 1 lakh. That number we will divide by 436. So division process you know how to do. Then for getting the required number we will subtract the remainder from the divisor, and after their subtraction the number which we will get 280 we will add with the 1 lakh. Then we will get the smallest 6-digit number which is divisible by 436. Clear, students? Okay, that's all for this video, and remaining questions student you have to try your own. I will send all the notes in your group. You have to note down from there and try to do the remaining. Okay, thank you.